Yes, guys, this is Nitty Last and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be doing is carrying on checking out some of the weapons that have been changed in the recent patches and seeing how they actually feel in-game. Now, as you can see on your screen at the moment, guys, we're running with the Kuda. Now, with the Kuda, for me, even since the beta and at launch, this has been a very, very strong SMG. A lot of people tended to like this one in the beta over other particular weapons that we were using. Now, it's quite surprising normally that you see in previous Call of Duty titles that when you get your first SMG that you actually unlock, it's not really the one that you'd ever want to go back to, because once you start ranking up, so once you start moving through and unlocking other SMGs, you always find another one that is a lot better, because the first one's normally just a bit of a mixed bag. It doesn't really excel in anything. But with the Kuda, even though, yeah, it has a bit of a mixed bag feel to the particular weapon, it doesn't really crazily excel in anything. It is very, very strong overall. It really is. Now, what they've actually changed in the latest patch is they've given you the ability to control the recoil even more. Now, for me, this has helped this weapon even more so. Now, with this gun, once I used it before, I found it absolutely brilliant. I found it good in close quarters and especially in those medium to long kind of range battles. Now, with this actual patch update on this gun, this is where it's improved even more so. Now that you're able to control that recoil just that little bit more better, this gun, because it's very good at range, kind of like with the Razorback as well, that you're finding that you'll be able to control that recoil and putting enemies down from medium to long ranges quite easily. You really are. Now this one, when you actually compare it to the Razorback, now with the Razorback, that's got a greater deal of range on it, but the damage is a lot less. Now with the Kuda, it's got that nice little fine line. You know, you can feel that you can put enemies down at a bit of a distance and it's still got that damage to go along with it. And with this, like I say, with this actual added patch to the weapon, it feels very sweet indeed, and you're feeling that you can actually nail enemies down from medium to long ranges quite easily, especially if you're getting those shots on target first of all. The only time that I still feel that this weapon does come a little bit unstuck is in those close quarter battles, if you're coming up against people that are running the VMP and the Vespers. Now, VMP and the Vespers, they might not quite have the range and the accuracy as what the Kuda does, but one thing they do excel in is their fire rate. Now, the Vesper is an absolute melting machine at close quarters, and the VMP is very good at it as well. Now, with those particular guns, if you're getting caught out in close quarters with the Kuda, if you're not getting those shots on target, first of all, that is where you can really become unstuck straight away. But for me, as long as you're controlling those lines of sights, knowing exactly where you are, exactly where you're going on whatever particular game mode that you're using, you still can use this gun very easily in close quarters and gain the advantage over people that are running those particular weapons. Because I do see people still running with the Kuda. I know a lot of people are tending to venture towards either the VMP, the Razorback, or the Vesper, but for me, definitely this weapon stands out quite a lot. And the fact that now you're able, that once you're coming out into open areas, that you're going to have a good chance at a gun battle against other players using other particular weapons, because the recoil now is a lot easier to handle, for me is absolutely fantastic. So for me, this is a brilliant thing that they've actually done, and it helps improve this gun absolutely no end. Now, the kind of things that I like to be, the attachments, sorry, that I like to be sticking on it is, for me, is I don't bother with the optics whatsoever. The sights feel very clean. They don't hide my view or anything in any particular way. What I do like to stick on is grip straight away, just to try and control that recoil, so that once I do get into those long range battles, that I will be able to get those shots on target and give me a better chance of downing my enemy. Then also quick draw, obviously then that's going to be helping you out in those close quarter areas. And plus, I would definitely be sticking on stock. Now, stock, as I said before in previous videos, with your SMGs is an absolute must. It's absolutely brilliant, especially with the regards that we've got no more toughness or anything left in the game, being able to strafe in and out, and especially when you're trying to take on, say, something like an assault rifle or anything else like that, maybe a bit of longer ranges, because this gun can now excel even better at those mid to long range battles. If you're strafing in and out of the gunfire, a lot harder to hit, you'll be able to get those shots on target first and be able to down your enemy with ease. But this is my little rundown once again of the Kuda. Now, they've actually changed everything in the recent patches, and like I say, guys, this gun is absolutely brilliant. Even though it's the first one to unlock and a lot of people never tend to go back, this one still shines very brightly indeed. But anyway, guys, leave everything in the comment section below, exactly what you're feeling about it, how you're feeling since it's been changed in the recent patch. Be very interesting here. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you're jumping on that, and guys, please hit that like button, support me, be even better. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.